Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I thought I'd kind of do a quick little run around here, show you some things going on. I actually had a little bit of a loss happen, so of course we got to share not only our successes but our losses as well. But first of all, this guy is still blooming, looking great. And then I had a few buds pop out of this one right here, so excited about that. The tag is over here and it is this one. So I don't remember what that one looks like. So it'll be fun to see it bloom again. It blooms every year. I just don't remember what it looks like. So it's always a surprise every time that it does open. Otherwise, over here, everything is still kind of the same. Nothing too wild and crazy. Just lots of new growth and new roots and all that. A couple of orchids that I mounted here have started to root. You can see there, his new roots have attached to this little mount here. So hopefully that continues. Phragmipediums are kind of sulking. I think they may be too hot for them, but I tried. Some of them are still going okay, but others are sulking. But anyhow, to the loss. So as you can see right here, I had a fowl that rotted. And of course I am bummed. It's over there on the ground because I just tossed it. I was so angry. One of them did bloom down here, looking a little wonky, probably from the thrips. Not sure quite what's going on there, but nonetheless, everything else is doing okay. I am still getting lots of new growth on the roots. So that is encouraging. I do water this mount pretty much every other day, same as all of my other kind of mounted orchids here, which I have quite a few of. But yeah, that is my first casualty on the fowl tree. Bummed, but it'll happen. Thankfully it was just a grocery fowl, so not too worried about it, but still a bummer. Otherwise, I do have a few other things going on. This guy, the middle rotted, but he did pop out a little side growth there, so excited about that. I found the other day a spike on this Vanda, which has not bloomed for almost 2 years, so definitely excited about that one. This guy's still going strong. Some updates here on some of the ones that had spikes from the last video. This one was kind of stuck in the leaf. I was able to pull it out, and it now is, of course, growing tall. Looks like I'm going to get about 5 or 6 buds on there. And the same here. This guy is still getting his spike going strong. This one looks very similar to that one, but smells different. So we'll be very excited when that one does open up there. There's a spike on this Vanda here. You can see. I do not remember what the color this one is either. When they don't bloom for me for a while, I tend to forget what they look like. But this one opened up, and I love this one. And the scent is almost, how do I want to put it? Like a spicy sweet, if that makes any sense. It is a cross of Bangkok Sunset, I do believe. If I remember correctly, the tag is somewhere over there and I can't even get to it. But the roots are too grown in. This one still has a bud left, so you can see there's one bud, but I love this one. This is probably, I know you shouldn't say it because they usually die when you do it, but this is probably one of my favorite orchids right now. I love how big these flowers are, and then this one's just really cute and little, so very happy with this one. Still waiting to see what these guys are going to do. I don't know what's going on with this Cattleya type orchid here. These spikes are just doing nothing, so yippee skippy, I guess. But this guy finally opened up. Love this one. They're like little teacups. Love the coloration. I don't sense a fragrance yet, but hopefully one will set in here in the next couple of days. Literally just opened yesterday. And then coming over here, let's see, I think over here we've just got the same old, nothing too wild and crazy happening. Lots of new root growth though, so I'm loving that. My Robert's Delight Black is still going strong. Love this one. This is probably one of my absolute favorite Vandas. The size of the flowers is just massive. And then this guy still has a few flowers hanging on, you can see back there, so letting him do his thing. I could have swore I saw a spike on one of these guys the other day. Guess I'm wrong. Anyhow, over here my Spaphoglotis are blooming. Loving these. This one's in full bloom. You can see there tons and tons and tons of flowers. And then over here, I do have one big spike right here. You can see growing there. Still waiting on my violetas to do something. I've had them for a couple of years now and they do literally nothing at all. So that's kind of a bummer, but maybe one day. And until then, I'll be patient and keep watering and fertilizing like I do. And hopefully we will be rewarded. If not, well, you know, oh yes, there it is. Yeah. So here's the spike. I knew I saw one. Again, patience is the biggest thing when it comes to orchids for me. It just, like in the hurricane really did set things back a couple of years ago, and it did take a couple of years for some of these to truly bounce back. So they finally are, and I am excited about what's happening. So yeah, anyhow, that is going to do it for the quick walkthrough. Hope everybody enjoyed. Hope everyone's having a good luck with their orchids and growing at this point. I know it's really warm, so if you're growing outside and you're down south like I am, you gotta water constantly. So I feel you there. But anyhow, guys, thanks for joining. Happy growing.